So the UFC just announced last night that in their new Paramount deal, we're getting Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett on that first card for an interim title shot. And honestly, I love this fight. But one thing that was annoying the shit out of me is UFC fans crying and never content with anything. I'm fucking starting to get tired of y'all. Oh, why is Justin Gaethje getting a title shot? Oh my God, this fight makes no sense. Bro, shut the fuck up. Because when you're tuning into it, you don't pay for the pay-per-view anyways. It's in a new Paramount deal. All you gotta do is pay for the subscription. And you're watching one of the most exciting lightweights of all time, taking on quite possibly one of the biggest names in the sport. At the right time. For me, let Justin Gaethje get his title shot. He's gonna lose. Let him retire. It's gonna be a bittersweet moment because we happy he's finally fucking hanging the gloves up. You want to take more fucking damage on top of the CT he has. And we have a new fucking superstar with gold around his waist. And more fights to announce. Because honestly, if Ilya Sapori doesn't come back after he's done dealing with situations outside of the octagon, I don't really want to get into it, but marital situations, the Armand fight is always gonna be there. Regardless. You feel what I mean? And if it's a quick finish and Paddy Pimblett takes no damage and subs him around too, which I think is going to happen, we can make that fight in May. You know what I'm saying? Right before Ramadan. Well, I don't even think he's Muslim. But anyways, the point is, stop crying because the UFC knows what the fuck they're doing. This is a great fight. We also got Nunes versus Harrison. Hold on, let's look at this card real quick. Let me move my fucking mug out the face. Pimblett versus Gaethje, headliner, main event. Co-main event, Harrison versus Nunes, the return of the GOAT, the GWO, greatest woman of all time. Sean Sugar Show O'Malley versus Song Yadong, number 2 versus number 5. Whoever wins that is most likely going to fight for a title next. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if O'Malley wins. You know what I'm saying? Umar Nurmagomedov versus Davison Figueiredo, that's a good one. Fucking, Gene Silva versus Arnold Allen. What the fuck are we talking about? Look at these fights. Grasso versus Yam who gives a fuck? Derek Lewis versus Waldo Cortez Acosta, bro. Like, bro, what are we crying about? If anything, we should be fucking relishing that the UFC is finally tending to their fans. You feel what I mean? But overall, great fight. Back to what I was saying. I'm glad they made this fight. UFC fans need to stop fucking crying about everything. It's not that deep. If anything, this is one of the best fights you could have made at lightweight. Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway for the BMFL. Dan Hooker just got fucking slimed out by Arman Tsarukyan, who ruined the whole event. Did we forget that? He ruined the whole event days prior. I think it was a day or a couple days prior to the fucking event. And ruined the hype of Renato Moicano and fucking comes back and beats Dan Hooker and talks about, yeah, now I have to fight for title. Now I deserve title shot. Fuck you. Go kick rocks, nigga. Go kick rocks. And wait for this whole situation to figure itself out. And then you're always going to be there because you're number one. You're going to get a title shot regardless. Shut the fuck up and just wait. You know what I mean? Just wait. Anyways, I'm glad this fight is happening. It makes so much sense. It's the greatest substitute fight that we could find for Ilya Sapori versus Arman Tsarukyan. And that's my little rant on that. Also, the following week after Paramount debut, we get Diego Lopez versus Volkanovski 2, bro. And here comes the fans crying again. Oh, Mozart should have got the title shot, bro. Go fuck yourself, bro. Y'all was Mazdar fans yesterday. I hate fake hardcore fans with a passion, bro. I'm a hardcore fan. Not the hardest of all hardcore fans, no Diddy, but I'll watch a fight while I'm at work. You feel what I'm saying? I pray that I got good service so I won't fucking miss a fucking prelim banger. You know what I mean? And here comes a fake hardcore fan. Oh, Volkanovski versus Mazdar should have been next. Matchmakers don't know what they're doing, bro. Diego Lopez versus Volkanovski 2 is way better than Mazdar versus Volkanovski. Way better. I know Mazdar is probably more worthy of a title shot, but bro, fuck Mazdar, bro. This is the new year. We want to start it off right. We want to get fans into this shit ASAP. Why not put Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez too? If Diego Lopez wins, we have an exciting exciting featherweight champion. If Volkanovski wins, he might retire. So just enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Fake hardcore fans just need to shut the fuck up, sit down, and watch this shit play. Because regardless of what happens, y'all gonna watch the fights anyways. It could have been Volkanovski versus Aljamain Sterling. Y'all gonna watch the fights anyways. Feel me? But anyway, that was my little rant. I'm so excited for 2026. Let's see what happens. I kind of hope Diego Lopez wins and Volkanovski does retire. But if Volkanovski shuts him out and gets a dominant win, shit, Mazdar fight is always there. It's always going to be there. And if Diego Lopez wins, we get Mazdar versus Diego Lopez 2. And we can see Diego Lopez right his wrongs. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, that was my little rant. I'm so fucking excited. Let's go, man.